d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight f3, d5, knight c3, bishop b4, queen a4, check, knight c6, e3, castle kingside, bishop d2, d takes c4, bishop takes c4, bishop d6, queen c2, e5, d takes e5, knight takes e5, knight takes e5, bishop takes e5, castle kingside, b6, f4, bishop takes c3, bishop takes c3, bishop b7, bishop d3, rook e8, rook a e1, bishop e4, bishop takes e4, knight takes e4, bishop e5, knight d6, e4, queen e7, rook d1, f6, bishop takes d6, c takes d6, rook d4, rook a c8, queen d3, rook c6, h3, h6, king h2, king h8, rook d1, queen c7, rook d2, rook e6, a3, queen e7, rook c2, rook c5, b4, rook takes c2, queen takes c2, b5, queen c6, queen e8, queen takes e8, check, rook takes e8, king g3, king h7, rook takes d6, rook takes e4, king f3, rook e7, rook d5, rook b7, king e4, rook b6, king d4, rook a6, rook takes b5, rook takes a3, rook a5, rook g3, rook takes a7, rook takes g2, b5, rook b2, king c5, rook c2, check, king d5, rook d2, check, king c6, rook c2, check, king b7, Rook c4. f5. Rook c5. b6. Rook takes f5. King c6. Rook f3. Rook a5. Rook c3 check. Rook c5. Rook e3. b7. Rook e8. King d7. Rook b8. King c7. Rook f8. b8 promotes to queen. Rook takes b8. King takes b8. g5. King c7. King g6. King d6. f5. King e5. f4. King e4. King h5. Rook c6.